Okay, let's see here for a moment. Let's put. Here it is. How y'all doing this good morning, this good Wednesday morning? How y'all doing today? All right, let's see. All right. Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. So lately you guys have been asking me where you can book a private read with me. That information is booked, or it is, oops, I thought I turned it off. It is on my description. It's in my bio. You can also reach out to me through Instagram Messenger, okay? But my website is Kalendly, CALENDLY.com/AfroZen. Yes, I can't worry about what they're doing right now. That's not a distraction for me. They're trying to make it a distraction, but it's not. All right, so let's get into it. So welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the AfroZen. And today I'm reading for the Beautiful Handsome Collective. Hello, Collective. How you doing? Flowers, 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 2 more times. Flowers, 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 1 more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. So to book a reading, it will be Calendly. Calendly.com/AfroZen. Perfect. All right, so that's to book a reading. All right, pin that comment. I can pin comments on TikTok. Again, you can reach out to me through inbox, or it's actually in my bio, okay? All right, so let's get into it. This channel message here is they feel outnumbered by you. They feel outnumbered by you. Now, they're trying to figure out, how are you doing this? There's a group of people here that cannot figure you out. They don't know who you're talking to. They don't know who you're working with. They don't know who's backing you by your side or in your corner. And they truly feel outnumbered by you. The reason why they feel so outnumbered by you here is because they're going through a very disastrous moment in time right now. So disastrous that they really feel like you have people that are doing things for you, or they feel like that you have. So this is what I saw in my meditative state last night. They feel like you are, and I know that you're not, okay? They feel like that you have like friends or people that they're not aware about. They know that you have been speaking out in regards to what they have done towards you, but they feel like the people that you have spoke out or let them know what has happened to you here, they feel like that everybody is coming together, like banding together with you here, and you guys are fighting back. That's what they're thinking here. They feel like that you have some form of a quiet somebody or someone. They feel like someone is helping you and they don't know who that is. And it really bothers them because you're coming off as if you're by yourself. You are by yourself. I don't understand what's the issue here. Okay, but anywho, they feel like that you have someone that is trying to, or more so protecting you, or saving you from what they're trying to do towards you here. Free questions, no. If it's about the live, you can ask, but if it's about a personal something about you, no. You can go through my website and you can book a reading, okay? If it's in regards to the live, you can ask all the questions that you need to ask. But if it's not about, if it's specifically about you, no ma'am. Okay? All right, so let's keep moving forward. So now that they're in a bind, they're in a spiritual bind. They feel cursed, and they are. We gonna call it what it is. They are cursed. Okay. They feel like that you have something to do with it. Maybe you did, maybe you did not. Again, for me, it really doesn't matter if you did or not, because when they were playing this silly game with you here, they weren't telling you what they were doing towards you. So why does it matter who's helping you or who you're talking to, or you know what I mean, who's assisting you? Why does it matter who's talking to you or who you're connected with? That shouldn't matter. What really matters here is that they cannot beat you. That's what truly matters here. And they're trying to figure out why they can't beat you. Before, they knew that you were by yourself, but now they don't feel like that you are, and that's what's really bothering them here. So it is what it is. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Remember, these are the individuals that got a whole group of people to come up against you. They got law enforcement to come up against you. They got judges. They got lawyers. They had everyone that they thought was more powerful, or they saw or seen or deemed them as more powerful than you. Okay, whatever. And they thought that they had it in the bag. They thought they had it in the bag to the point where they thought that they have completely scared you into standing up to them. Like I always say, I'm hearing a 1993 Toyota Camry. So maybe someone likes older cars. Maybe that was your first car when you first received the car. But I'm hearing specifically a 1993 Toyota Camry. So I don't know who that message is for. Okay, let me get you out of here. All right. Please keep in mind that this is a collective read. Everything not going to resonate with you. Okay? Everything not going to resonate. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. I got that heifer out of here. Don't worry. They out of here. Okay? Let's keep moving forward. So even though you are by yourself, well, you're really not by yourself if you catch my drift. You are connected. And we all know how you're connected, if that makes sense. So despite you physically maybe by yourself, you're not by yourself. And this is what they can't understand or they can't comprehend. Yeah, they may see you physically by yourself, but they feel like that there's other bodies or other people or persons around you that is telling you what to do, that is telling you what to say and things of that nature. And you have a guide. You have your spirit, you have your God, your Jesus, your universe, you know, your Buddha, your Krishna, you know, the deities that you may work with, etc., etc. You have a team of individuals that you might not be able to see, but just because you can't see those energies doesn't mean that they don't exist. Yeah, we have Ten of Swords here, and those same energies or entities, or however way you do your thing, that you called upon, you basically surrender to it. You surrender to that energy that you connect to here. Somebody making bacon. I'm tasting bacon. Or beef bacon. Y'all always eat when I'm on here, child. Anywho, Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords here, they've completely hit rock bottom because they told people that you were by yourself. And yeah, you are by yourself, which is fine. But people don't understand how you are single-handedly beating every last person that has tried to come up against you. So my name is Janice. Or Janet. Magician here is in reverse. You're out of touch. You're out of time. Da 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 da. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man. High Priestess in reverse. Oh, there was another card behind. Okay. High Priestess and the Fool card in reverse here. Okay. So they're holding back now. They feel distracted by everything that's happening to them. What's a good thing I can't use that example. Let's just say their tower is crumbling down. That's the only way I'll put it. Their towers are crumbling down. You have the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. This is mental anguish. This is mental anguish here. Mental anguish. The Magician in reverse. Trickery. They feel like you led them to a path of trickery, or they feel like you led them to a path of destruction. You? Me? You led them to a path of destruction? You did? When you were there to merely help them and to help guide them, to show them a different way, to give them a new perspective, a very healthy perspective. And they said that you led them down a path of destruction. Okay, whatever. So we have the Fool here, and then we have the High Priestess here as well too. So they feel that you are holding secrets from them. They feel like that you have some tricks up your sleeve. If that makes sense. All I kept hearing on meditative state, how are they doing this? What are they doing? Who are they talking to? Who are they connected to? Because their life is in shambles right now. Now, if they are still on social media and they still show their face, that's a facade. It's not real. Their whole, hey, how are you? It's not real, especially when individuals really go out of their way to prove that they're having a good life or they're living a good life. Again, this is from my perspective. 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, it's not what they thought it was, or it's not what they want other people to see it. They, my man, my man, my man, right? And they keep parading and keep trying to show off this person. But on the flip side, the person that they're trying to show off here, they're not posting them. They don't talk about them. They don't get, you know what I mean? They whatever. But behind closed doors, it's arguing, it's fighting. You know, they're beating down each other. They're cheating on each other. You know what I mean? Some people really like to use social media as a front to how they want people to see them as. And that's what's happening here. So they have a lot of foolishness that's going on behind the scenes. And when it's now time to pop out for social media, they go the extra mile. They have to prove to you, to show you that they're living this so-called whatever type of lifestyle, and it's just not working here, okay? That is the truth with the Ace of Swords. Despite them being on social media, it's not a real look. It's not true. Their whole storyline that they're trying to portray to other people, it's not true. That's funny. So MOH says on Instagram, they want to be 10 steps ahead, which is fine and all. And they're speaking about the karmic here. They want to be 10 steps ahead. But how is it that they can be 10 steps ahead with no guidance? You need guidance to be able to see your path, right? Right or wrong. And that could be spun in many different ways. Everybody has a different definition when it comes to guidance. But you need some form of guidance in order for you to see your steps. They have no guidance. So how could they be, or how could they potentially become 10 steps ahead of you when they don't even know what's in front of them? They don't even know what's behind them. You behind them, you in front of them, and you beside them. You don't even have to be there if you catch my drift. But yes, you are in front of them, you are behind them, and you are beside them. And they don't like that. They don't like feeling outnumbered by you, just you. You. They feel some type of way about it. go with this checkers. Playing checkers with a group of people, and you out here by yourself playing chess. You like Sonic. You knocking the rings out them MF. Y'all remember Sonic? And we all know what happens to Sonic when Sonic hits something and he be like, boing, and all the rings fall out of Sonic. Let me get you up out of here, heifer. All right, bye-bye. Anybody else got something else to say? Huh? All right now. You out of here. You out of here. Anywho, we have the hangman here. In reverse. So they're resisting. It's like they're they want to come towards you, but they can't come towards you because they feel like that every time they try or attempt to come towards you, something bad happens to them. And they always equated that you are doing something behind the scenes that they are not aware of. And they're blaming you for why they're going through this tower here. No. Remember, they thought that they were bigger and stronger than you with their group of individuals or group of team, the group of dodo birds that they came together. They thought that they could outsmart you. That's crazy. They needed 10 dodo birds, 10 idiots of a group of 10 idiots, and then just an example. They all came together here and they thought that they all can use their mind, the one single cell that they have left, and they thought that they can beat you. No, that's just not going to happen. Absolutely not. So they're realizing that they're in a very dangerous energy or situation or environment here, and they're trying to get out of it and they cannot. Judgment. Absolutely. Good morning to you, Judgment. I don't know why they can't keep that same energy. Y'all could still use, and I'm speaking to the Karmic, you could still use your little dodo bird of a group of people, your imbeciles, your unintelligent individuals, Karmic. You can still try to bring them forward towards us, and they're going to be knocked down like a bowling ball, like pins. They're just going to be knocked down, and there's nothing that they can do about it. They know they are experiencing harsh judgment here because the tower keeps hitting over and over and over and over and over again. Now, I'm going to speak about this a little bit, but I'm not going to stay too much on it. There is, so if you are disconnected from an ex here, and this ex has a child, it's not your child, okay? But your ex has a child with another person here. This ex that this person has a child with is more of a teenager, almost teeter-tottering on the adult, almost at the adult stage. So they could be around the 16, 17, 18, 19 age or so. For some odd reason, your ex, but their lover, has been working together in tandem with their teenage adult child here to do spell work against you here. Listen, hey, this may trigger some of you guys, but I don't give a flying F. I'm sorry, I don't. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. And if you decide, this karmic person here, masculine or woman, however resonates in your story, if you think that it's okay to put up a child, because this is still a child, even though they're older in age, older teenager, trying to put them in adult situations here, you failed them as a mother or a father. I said it. There's no reason why a child, a teenager, should be in any type of adult situation here. So this, the ex that you left, their person that they're connected to, their child that they share together, has been doing spell work on you. And look what is happening to that child or that teenager who think or feel that they can beat you. That's odd. Very, very odd, but I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm just not. This teenager is actually going through a tower right now where they're actually very sick. So again, This teenager has been going down a wrong path because of what the parent is telling them to do. Oh, we got this and you got to do this. This is the type of parent that will actually fight together with this child against an innocent person. Oh, well, I don't like the way that person look at me. Like they trained this child to go, like ready to go in that kind of way. And this older teenager is willing to do whatever they need to do for the safety of this so-called parent here. But this parent is not a really good parent or not a smart parent here, because this parent, if that makes sense, the ex that you disconnected from, the child that they shared with another person, they have been teaching them how to do baneful spell work. And again, I keep telling you guys, if you don't know what you're doing, stay out of that foolishness. Stay out of it. It's not foolishness. Let me take that back. The type of things that they're doing is foolishness. And that's what I mean when I say foolishness. But they feel like because for some odd reason, I guess I, as the messenger, won't be able to kind of tap in to see that here, because they've exhausted all of their energies, or they exhausted all of their choices or options here. So this is why they're using this older teenager here who has the energy. You know, teenagers are young. They got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? And they're using that they're using this child's energy, and they're under false pretenses here to try to come up against you to harm you. And it didn't do anything to you. It actually harmed this teenager. I'm being very honest with you. Yeah, look, stuck. Hey, now they're trying to figure out. See, we have doll here, and I'm going to look at doll as like child or childlike or childlike mindset, right? The state of the mind. The kicker here is that the ex that you're disconnected from, they weren't aware. They were not. They weren't aware that the person that they're connected to, so their lover, they were not aware that that teenager was doing things towards you. They weren't aware at the time. They weren't. They are aware now because this teenager has complications from the spell work that they tried to push on to you. Either the mother figure or the father figure of that child could not beat you, couldn't do anything to harm you. So they allowed their child, they taught their child darker things, but very hurtful things, because you have to be very skilled when it comes to working with the darker arts. You can't play with darker arts if you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to keep saying it. And because this so-called whoever, mother, the karmic mother, the karmic father of that child could not beat you, they used their child as a shield to attempt to beat you. And we all know this mother figure or father figure of that child has some form of a mental instability, because why would you put your child or your teenage child to do some type of foolishness in this way? This is foolish, very ignorant and foolish. So now the person that you disconnected from, the ex-lover that you disconnected from, they're realizing that something is off with their child. You don't share a child with this person, but they have a child from previous, whatever, marriage, connection, whatever the case may be. Now it's coming to terms, subconscious here, they're realizing that something is off with this teenage child. They're very erratic. They can't speak well. They may be going through spiritual psychosis. Imagine a teenager going through spiritual psychosis because of the ignorance of their so-called karmic mother or father. They don't know when to stop. And who don't hear is going to feel. You don't want this ex. You made it very clear you don't want this ex. But your ex's lover feels like that you just have to go by any means necessary. So they're willing to use anybody that they can use in their family dynamic to come up against you. And it all failed. Listen, when spirit is ready to spirit, it will spirit. Sometimes we don't have control over how spirit wants things to be or go. And sometimes some people need to be learned the lesson. Like I said, I know that might be a hard pill to swallow, but this is the outcome of what could happen if people don't stop doing the foolishness. And again, this is foolishness. It's foolish. It's ignorance. They set that child up for failure because it's hitting them hard. And the ex that you disconnected from is so worried about this teenager. What's going on? What's happening? What you doing? Not realizing that the lover that wants to be with them, the lover that keeps, oh, you need to be with me and da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Look, we have mushroom. It's spreading like wildfire. So now it's spreading even deeper within the bloodline of the family. That's what's happening here. It's destroying, it's eating out the bloodline. All of, I'm hearing degenerate. I'm sorry, but that's what I heard. And I have to say what I hear. It's eating out all of the negative things, the degenerates of the bloodline here. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I have to give the message. Hey, I made a video about 2 years ago, and the video is called, I Can't Put This Into Words. That's the name of the video, about 2 years ago. And I said there are going to be a lot of plight, a lot of funerals, including younger people. I said that. I screamed to the top of my lungs, figuratively speaking, but I gave so many warnings in regards to that, to put down this darker arts if you don't know what you're doing, and they don't know what they're doing. They're being consumed by this dark energy that they cannot return, that they cannot cancel. They don't know what they're doing. And other people are seeing that there's a teenager or teenage child. They're like 16, like between 16 and 19. They could be an adult, but maybe they're not. Maybe they look like an adult, but they're not. That's why I keep giving around that age, around 16 to 19 or so. And they do whatever their mother or their father tell them to do at this is ridiculous. Look, fate. Yeah, look, fate. And it's multiplying. We're going to look at rabbits as a form of fertility. It is multiplying. The harsh karma is multiplying here, and they're trying to figure out how they can get out of this. Protection is in reverse. They're seeing entities as well too. Ghosts, spirits, they're seeing it. Yeah, keep playing with the dark arts. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it, boo. Keep playing with it. Let me drink my water. Keep playing with it. Hidden children. They were using a child to come up against you, to harm you. You never harmed the ex. You just left the ex. At the time, you weren't aware that your ex had another person at the time. And when you found out you left, you never caused harm to that person. And you darn sure didn't cause harm to a child as well, too. You didn't cause harm to anybody. But for some odd reason, this is a one big-sided competition where this person really feel like that they got it and they got it and they got it and they got it. They got to subdue you and they got it this and they got it that. And they can't even do not one darn thing towards you at all. Baby. Look, it's a family. It's a family. It's a tower moment and homeless. So now this ex-lover here, and look, sneaky rival. Thank you. I'm so glad the card's speaking for me. Yeah? It says sneaky and it says rival. And your ex-lover, your ex's lover is in rival competition with you. Very sneaky. towards you here, and now they have insomnia. Look, competition came out. Willing to use their child as a form of payment to come up against you, and it's really, really, really affecting the family. It's affecting the family. I don't feel sorry for anybody. I don't feel sorry for any of them. I'm being very honest and being very for real for you. I don't feel sorry. I don't. We have toxic here, and we have karma. Shit, we got emotionally exhausted. Karma. Emotionally exhausted. And this is what's going to get this person to come off your back, because they have other things that they have to deal with. They have other issues within the family dynamic that they have to deal with. Because it won't stop. It could be a Gemini, a low vibrational Gemini. If you're a high vibrant Gemini, this could be happening to you. But this is more so for a low vibrational Gemini who could be doing all of this towards you. So however it resonates in your story, okay? That is broke, yes. So whoever this low vibrational Gemini is broke and use other people within their family dynamic, lack of confidence, because confirmation, they weren't able to beat you, so they used their child to come up against you to beat you, and that had a really harsh repercussions in regards to that. Good news is in reverse. Good news is in reverse. Illegal activity. You can't feel sorry for stupidity. You just can't. That whole family is a family of thieves anyways, because they're teaching this child, or they teach their kids how to manipulate people, or how to get off on people, or how to harm people for their own personal gain. It says candle magic. Oh, yeah. It say candle magic. Candle magic. Jail. Man, pray. They were praying for you to be in some form of a mental jail, and you don't need to be in a mental jail because there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Fear is in reverse, if that makes sense. So despite whatever it is that they're trying to do towards you, it's just not going to work. No, I'm not. Don't tell me how to whatever. If you want to feel sorry for them, you feel sorry for them. I'm not feeling sorry for no ignorance. I'm not feeling sorry for anyone that came up against the collective in a very ignorant or disrespectful way. If you want to feel sorry for them, you be sorry for them. Don't tell me how to feel, heifer, okay? Because if this was successful and had hit you, they would have been okay with it. So look at it from both sides. They don't care not one bit about the collective. Why in the hell should we as the divine collective, which I don't think that you're a part of, but why as the divine collective, why should we care about them? Sing, you better sing today. You better sing today, spirit. Anywho, we got abusive, and we have devil in disguise, and we have dark energy. Abusive, devil in disguise, and dark energies. Yeah, your ex had a secret lover, and this secret lover is the one that's doing this foolishness here, using their child to come up against you. And that's going to backfire. I'm telling you, hidden agenda could be a Pisces, however it resonates. It's going to backfire, or is backfiring on them. Oh, well. You got stressed out and you got stuck energy. Stressed out and stuck energy. Confused with the aura. They confused. Wait, what's happening? What do you mean? Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. And they know what's going on. They don't want the ex, they don't want your ex to be aware as to what they were doing or how deep or dark that they were going into this so-called spiritual battle. It was never a battle. It never was. You've always won. You always won. Now they had bad luck. Oh well. I'm not feeling sorry for nobody. I don't care who it is. I'm not. This is an irresponsible parent that did this towards their own child. Very irresponsible. Teaching their child to harm people. Teaching their child to take from people maliciously. I'm not feeling sorry for people like that. You got me chopped. I'm just not. It is what it is. Let's see what else is going on here. The only reason why they use their child is because they can't beat you. That's why. That's sad. But it is what it is. Yeah, now they're angry because something could be, you know, this teenager could be sick or not well mentally. That's the message of warning. That's the message of warning. We have burden of tears. Now they're trying to backtrack. Oh, it's the collector's fault. It's the collector's fault. No, it's not the collector's fault. The collective been left a very long time ago. The collective on a different path. The collective's path is very bright and very promising. You ain't causing harm to anybody. They're doing this towards themselves. It says karmic message. It says karmic message. How many times you want me to spin this? And that's the thing. Jackie says on TikTok, I don't even know her. Well, she's using her for her own personal story. Collectively speaking, you don't know this person. You know the ex that you were dealing with, but you don't know your ex's lover. You don't know that person. You don't know them from a can of paint. They know a lot about you based on what this ex has been saying about you here, which is very odd. Why would your ex be having a conversation about you with their lover, this secret lover here? That makes no sense, but whatever. And they were saying things to get a rise out of the so-called secret lover here. And the secret lover was taking the bait. They were eating it. Oh my God, you this and you that and you that. Like the secret lover feel like that you destroyed their life or destroyed their family? Huh? You destroyed their family? When you found out what it was, you left. You didn't stay. You didn't fight for the person. You didn't beg the person to stay with you. You didn't do any of that. So what exactly are they talking about? This is why this secret lover feels scorned and want to do harmful and baneful things towards you. But you can't do that towards an innocent person. You're not the one to blame in this situation. You didn't cause anything to them. You left. And when you left, the ex got mad because you left them because you don't want anything to do with them. You're nobody's side piece. You're not going to be shared amongst other people. That's not what you do. You don't tussle and fight in third party and fourth party and fifth party connections. That's not your type time. You don't do stuff like that. So I'm not understanding why they feel this way. And when I say they, the karmics. Now they feel like that you owe them something. They both have their own reasoning. The ex that you disconnect from feels like you owe them because you disconnected from them. They can no longer take anything from you. And their secret lover here feels like you owe them something because they feel like you destroyed their family. What family? They're teaching their teenage child to do dark arts that they found on Google. That's very dangerous to do. And the backlash is so severe that this so-called secret lover don't want to take the blame for it. You ain't going to take the blame for it because you didn't do anything to them. That's why this is so comical, and that's why I think this is funny. You going to teach your child or your teenage child to do harmful things towards people just in general? They deserve everything coming to them. I don't care. I'm being very honest, being very for real with you. This secret lover, this so-called karmic mother or karmic father of this teenage child deserve everything coming to them, and I stamp that. He gets no passes from me. None. None. He gets no passes from me. So now that this teenage child is going through things here, the person that you disconnected from and their secret lover, now they're butting heads. Why in the F would you put the child in this and put the teenager in this? Yeah, that's what's going on now. They butting heads because something's off with the teenager because of what the secret lover decided to do. They can't come back to reality. I'll put it in that way. They feel like they're stuck in dimensions or states, different types of states. They feel stuck. They don't feel here. They don't feel grounded. And they're very afraid. They don't know what's going to happen. So this so-called secret lover here may be trying to run back to church or go to church or look for someone that can pray over it. It say peace and it say judgment. However it resonates. It say peace in reverse and judgment upright. Now they're trying to find someone that can help to reverse this judgment that they called upon their own family. They did, not you. You are protected from whoever, however, anyone that decides to come up against you, no matter the age, the size, the background, you are protected. And sometimes you can't feel sorry for your protection. Clearly, that's why it's there, to protect you from harsh things, harsh people, and harsh environments, harsh realities. And there are some instances where some people will use other people within their family to do harmful things towards you. And you have every right to protect yourself spiritually. Can't feel sorry for idiots. So now this person is trying to get someone that could be empathic towards the situation. They're not going to say why it's happening the way that it's happening. They're not going to give the full story. They're just going to say something like, well, my teenage child is sick and I don't know what's going on with them. And can you pray over them? Even the prayers are not going to work because they opened up Pandora's box when it comes to dark energies. You cannot play with it willy-nilly. You just cannot. That's why I would never teach that. I sat with it and I was like, yeah, I would never teach it. That's something I would keep to my chest. I would never teach dark arts. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We have grief and we have guilt. They're calling upon a pastor. They're calling upon whatever, however, anyone that can help them. And everyone's trying to help, but the prayers are not enough. That darker arts is a whole different arena. It's, you know what? Let me hush my mouth. I'm talking too much. Thank you, Laura. Look, look. Santa Morte. Santa Morte. Santa Morte is one of a, okay, I won't even say that. Okay, it don't look good. It don't look good. It don't look good. Now they're trying to search online to reverse it. They're online right now trying to reverse it. They're trying to get as many prayers that they can from other people, from other broken people. That's why I don't like when others pray for me. I'm being very honest. Especially if I didn't ask, don't pray for me. I'm being very honest because everyone's prayers are not genuine. I'm being so for real with you. I'm good. I can do it for myself. I'm so for real. I'm very, very sketchy when it comes to that. But anywho, they're asking, I need prayers, and people just praying, but all the people that they called upon are broken as well. So it's broken prayers. They're asking from prayers for people who don't even have a solidified connection to this higher energy or divine source energy, creator energy. People that do outlandish things towards people, lying to people, stealing for people, all different types of foolishness. But they're asking for prayers from them type of individuals, broken mindset of individuals. And it's not working. Antagonist. They feel very antagonized by you, which is odd. You ain't doing anything. You chilling. You sitting high. You sitting pretty, or you sitting handsome. You chilling. You ain't hurt nobody. We got deceitful here. Their deceitful ways will be shown. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. That's all I got to say. Keep playing with it. And see what happens. And I'm just going to sit right here and just watch. I'm not saving nobody. I'm being very honest. I'm not saving no. Unsent message. The unsent message here, someone is trying to send you a message. They can't send you a message, but they're trying to send you a message, and it's just becoming unsent because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to apologize. They don't know how to come towards you. They can't come towards you because you are protected from them. Your team, your guides, your spirit team, however way you do your thing, made it very, very, very clear that you would never, ever, ever see this person ever again in life. And this so-called ex-lover that you disconnect from will be having a very harsh heart attack because of the secret lover has been doing spell work onto you. Remember, when it comes to karma, karma doesn't have any name, any age, any location. It's energy. It's energy. And if you keep putting out negative things, that's what you're going to get back. And the secret lover here was doing all different types of baneful things towards you, thinking it was going to hit you. No, ma'am, or no, sir. It's going to hit their family or their bloodline. And everybody's going to start to feel sick or feel ill. It is what it is. That's a lesson that they have to learn. And that's one thing I'm so I would gladly give you your lesson if you come up against me. I have no problem teaching you a lesson. You go learn. Don't do this. So this is why they feel outnumbered by you, this group of people, which is more so the family dynamic of this toxic ex that you left behind. The secret lover's family feels outnumbered by you. Pitiful. Pitiful. You ain't getting no apology. You ain't getting nothing from me but a laugh. A nice big chuckle laugh. We have diva in reverse. Sometimes karma can skip the intended person. If it skips you, where do you think it's going to go to? It's going to go back to the person that may have done it, but some cases it can skip them and hit someone that they love and their family. That now what? Then what? Then what? And this is a hard pill that they have to swallow because this teen is going to be very sick. I'm being very for real with you. Will they make a full recovery from this? No, they won't. They won't. Is it a sad situation? Yeah, it's sad. It's a very sad situation. This is the lengths that some people would do just to keep a man or keep a woman. That they want to put their child in harm's way to keep that man or woman. They tripping. All these different type of individuals out here, men and women out here. There's so many people in this world. And some people will fight other people to the death to keep a toxic man or woman on their arm. Okay. Okay. Who are we to tell them that they can't keep that toxic man or woman? That's what they decide. Let people be. Let them be. But you always make sure, first things first, divine collective that I'm speaking to, first things first, always make sure that your protection is up. Always make sure that you protect yourself. Keep your nose clean, keep your underwear clean, and keep your protections high. And don't lie. Be truthful. And you will start to see people who you thought were for you, or even the people that you're not even aware of. You'll start to see them falling at the waistline. You'll be like, what happened to that one? Wait, huh? Wait, what happened? Your protection. And you have every right to protect yourself. Every right. Don't allow anybody to make you feel less than, oh no, you have every right to protect yourself. Every right. So this is why they want to know who you're talking to and who is this and yeah. They need to ask their secret lover why they're doing this foolishness towards you, because that whole bloodline is tanked. It's falling at the waistline. It's safe family issues that you moved on from. You moved on from them. You was like, that's not for me. Let me get away from this. And you were like, wait, they had another person? Yup. And when you knew, you left. Now they got family issues from every which way. Yep, you abandoned the situation. And when you abandon the situation, it caused a ripple effect. Because the secret lover thought that the ex that you were dealing with, they thought that the secret lover or the ex was still dealing with you, or you were dealing with them. You don't deal with trash. This is pure trash. It is what it is. This toxic ex-lover don't have nothing good for you. They didn't offer you anything good for you. They couldn't even protect you. They didn't want to protect you. They had nothing good for you. Now they concerned. Ego. Ego. They got a big ego. Ain't that what Beyonce said or something like that? Somebody got a big ego? They got a big ego. The lover that you were connected to at the time thought that they could have their cake and eat it too. Okay, whatever. And the secret lover that they were connected to thought that they were the one that could set the tone in regards to how things were going to be around here in regards to you. That secret lover was like, yeah, yeah, and you ain't, yeah. Prepare for that fish fry. I keep telling you, there's going to be a lot of fish fries. Them GoFundMes ain't going to be filled, boo. Not even the fish fries. If you can, try to get at least, the people that do give you for your funerals, your fumes, at least give them at least one colossal shrimp, And don't fry that cheap stuff either. Don't fry that cheap stuff. Fry the good stuff. We got class clown and we got in too deep. And that secret lover is the class clown because everybody laughing at them and they in too deep. At least give them one colossal shrimp. Just one. You know what I mean? Because they're going to have a very hard time paying for these back-to-back funerals. Y'all going to come back and tell me, girl, guess what? What? You know such and such. And I'm like, child. Sometimes when sometimes when you sitting amongst a person, it's like a spoken word just by their face expression. They were like, like that. There's gonna be a lot of that happening. You're gonna be like, hey, well, I warned them, I told them. Since they want to be the devil, right? They claim they are the devil, right? They want to play with dark arts in a negative way because you can manifest with dark arts in a positive way. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But we ain't talking about that. We're talking about more of the negative aspect of things. They're working or they're playing with the darker arts in a negative aspect of things. And all they need left is the paint and the big red nose pin right on here. Because that's what they look like, a clown. Big old clown. Let's see what else. Since they claim they're evil, right? Okay, well, show us. Show us how evil you are. Show us, heifer. Show us how evil you are. That's all you got? That little bit of evil? That's it? Child, please. You ain't doing nothing to nobody. We got wish fulfillment here. They wish to be powerful in a negative way to subdue and to harm you. For what reason? What you doing to these people but just being yourself? Underlying health issues. Underlying health issues. The wish fulfillment here, this was their wish fulfillment, negatively towards you. They wanted to see you ill. They wanted to see you have a heart attack. They wanted to see things not going right for you. They wanted the worst for you. And hey, okay. Now their wish came true and it's hitting their family like a ton of bricks. And they bitter. I mean, shoot, you should be bitter. Your whole family in shambles, Karmic. You should be bitter. And while they're going through all that, you still la-di-da. Look, in danger to themselves. In danger to themselves. They are in danger to themselves. Hold on, let me verify on TikTok. Got it. They're in danger to themselves. Put in harm's way, cause unnecessary drama. Okay. Whatever. Do you want to play a game? Ain't that what Saul said? You want to play a game? And they said, yeah. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. Okay, be careful of the game that you play. They were very naive romantically. They sure were. That's my man. And that's my girl. And you can't. And you can't. And I don't want you to be near my man. And I don't want you to be near my girl. We don't want that dusty heifer. Ew. Ew and ew. We don't want that dusty heifer. We don't want it. We don't want it. I promise you, this the type of dusty, this toxic karmic here is a type of dusty that after they use the bathroom, they leave booty crumbs. We don't want your booty crumb heifer. We don't want that person. We don't want that foul fronter. We don't want that smelly front. We don't want that desolate dusty. We don't want that heifer. We don't want it. Okay? We don't want it. So take your trash and ride off into the sunset or into the morning light. Karmic. Confirmation. Have at it. Listen. Okay, Christopher, have at it. spiritual charlatan. Spiritual charlatan. Imagine they trying to be wrong and strong and still wrong and strong, baby. And still fail. Man. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Oh, God, hear me. God, help me. And I'm being very for real. This is how they're asking, like, God for help. Sitting on a pedestal. That's you, boo. And don't let nobody, let no nasty MFA yank you off your pedestal. That's where you belong. You belong on this high pedestal where you could be unreached and untouched. You left for a reason because you didn't want to be a part of none of that foolishness. We have choices. You made a choice. You made a great choice, and you left for the betterment of self. Great job, collective. We have emotional intelligence, which you have. Confirmation. Confirmation. Baby. I be telling y'all, man, people do some crazy stuff for some stank front. And the yuck. They do anything for stank front. Not us. We don't do that. We don't operate that way. Big yikes is not the little yikes. Big yikes. Not the little yikes. Little yikes is a big yike. And cleaning house. Things are being cleaned out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Big yikes. Look at the heifer. Look at this little heifer on here. Frayed. F-R-A-Y-E-D. Frayed. Big yikes. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Because they thought their little nasty, toxic lover walked away from them. And they thought that that person was coming back towards you. Even so, that this toxic ex was coming back towards you. You don't want them. You don't want them at all. I know you still talking to the collective. We don't talk. The collective don't talk to the ex. The collective don't want that karmic. Okay? Nobody wants them. I see what else. Better lover. You left for a better lover. It don't have to be an actual person. You could have become a better lover of self as well too. So we could spin it in this way. You see the flower, and it's just this guy here. I'll put it in this way. This is self-love. You left them for a better lover of self. I'll put it in that way. What we got here, case of the ex. So you got an ex that's running behind you, you don't want, and your ex has a lover that's running after them. This is pitiful and it's sad. And while their lover is running after this ex here, the whole connection, the whole family, everything is falling apart. Checkmate. Look, we got fire starter. we got smoking mirrors here. smoke and mirrors. So when the smoke cleared from the mirrors, people see them for what they are. Lawyering up is in reverse. They're going to have to lawyer up, but they're not going to be able to afford a lawyer. This is, yeah, this is just so tacky. Fade away. This is so tacky. Oh man, this is so tacky. And all this is because of the ex. It really is. We have careers. This ex is like a career criminal. They do criminalistic things. They hunt down people that have more than them. And they try to take what they can from people that have more than them, like you, like yourself. What I just say? Didn't I just say criminal? This is a career criminal. I just said that. Career criminal. That's what they is. Not what they are, that's what they is. A boss that feels like they're a boss, but they're not a boss. Look, lawyer came out again in reverse. Boss and lawyer. Wow, lost soul. What does a career criminal mean? It means a criminal that made a career of being a criminal. That's what it means, honestly. Someone that made a criminal as a career. That's what it means. We have learner and they're learning. Yeah, they're learning now. Not the you. What's that saying? Dang, from my favorite movie. You mess with the bull, you get the horn. Yeah, chef. Yeah. That's my favorite movie, child. Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, bad news. Bad news here. And everybody's going to see this family fall, like literally fall. Like everyone is going to get sick. I mean that. I saw it. I saw it 2 years ago. I saw little kids getting sick. I saw teenagers. I saw adults. I saw elder. Like every spectrum of like a person. I was like, wow, this is. We have career here. Yeah, they're bad news with the career. So it seems like the secret lover made a career out of doing like spell work and stuff on you. You don't know this person. Ah, well. Yeah. Baby, this is nothing but entertainment. This is entertainment. Yes, it is entertainment. So this secret lover or the ex that you were connected to, their secret lover, they won't be bothering you anymore because they have other things that they have to worry about, like loan, grapevine. So they don't want people to know that they need money. So they've been asking people, can you help me pay this? Can you help me pay that? That was the first thing that went, was the money, the finances. Kaput. Completely, they hit rock bottom, zero. Kaput. That was the first thing that went. And when they realized that it went, again, they're blaming you. Okay, if you want to blame us, blame our protection. Okay, I'll put it in this way. Karmic. Nasty, foul foot karmic. Your foot smelling stink karmic. Yes. Okay. You want to blame us, karmic. Secret lover karmic. Okay. You want to blame us, blame our protection. I double dog dare you to blame our protection and see what happens to you to continuously blame our protection. I'll give you that. Blame our protection and try to come up against our protection again and see what happens to you. Yes, I said it. Foul foot karmic, this foul foot karmic lover. Yes, secret lover. Blame our protection. Do something about it. Do something about it. Yes, foul foot. We got travel here and future in reverse. There's no travel for the future because there's no future. There's no travel for the future because there's no future. Sucks to be there. Interesting. Interesting. What was that one there? What's this? Venting. Now they're trying to vent to somebody. Oh, I need help, and my mom's sick, and my daddy's sick, and I don't know what to do. And they lost a house. Yeah, This was a house fire with this person. They lost a house. They lost a car, and they're gonna be losing some other things too with sabotage and imposter. They ain't laughing now. They not laughing. But I am. They not laughing. They ain't laughing at all. But I am. It says goodbye. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Ciao. How you say goodbye in other languages? Help me out here. Bye, deuce, peace. Bon voyage. Adios. Hasta la vista. Look, bear everything. Bear everything. Bad reputation. That's what they get. Adios, muchachos. I like them. Vaya con Dios. I like that one. Vaya con Dios. Oh man, yeah. I like y'all. Oh, Yasu, what language would that be? Man, adios muchachas. Man, y'all give me life, y'all do. Y'all give me life, boo. I know that's right. See you next Tuesday at CUNT. Oh man. Now they trying to hustle. Now they trying to hustle to get out of this. Let me get off of Craig David's internet today. I'm coming. coming off Craig David's internet. I'm pulling a couple letters. Oh, Greek, okay. Yasu, did I say it right? Yasu. Oh, man. Someone's name is Raheem, April, Paris, Paradise. Someone's name is Peyton, P-E-I or P-E-Y-T-O-N. Someone's name is Harper, H-A-R-P. Harper, H-A-R-P-E-R. Okay, maybe you look up to Oprah. That's a different, okay. Oprah's here, O-P. Someone's name could be Oprah, actually. Besides actual Oprah Winfrey, we have Oprah. Harpo. Someone's name is Prana, P-R-A-N-A, or you could be working with your Prana. Someone's name is Ron or Ronald. You could be listening to the Isley Brothers. Thank you for that donation. Someone's name is Mary, Maria, Hampton, Pearson, Rona. Someone's name is Rona. Rona, R-O-N-A. Rona. Someone's name is Aaron. Someone's name is Kim, Kimberly. Can we listen to K. Michelle? Someone's name is Valley, V-A-L-L-E-Y. Could be Lavelle. Someone's name is Tanel, T-A-N-E-L-L-E, or Tanel. Someone's name is Clive, C-L-I-V-E. Someone just ate an orange, or you may have just peeled the rind of an orange, R-I-N-D, the rind of an orange. Someone's name is Azalea, David, Dave, Frank, Franklin. Someone's name is Cy, C-Y. I'm hearing Cytos, C-Y-T-O-S. I don't know what that is, but that's what I heard. I'm hearing cyclone, cyclic, like a cycle. Someone's from Hawaii, H-I. Someone's name is Helena, H-E-L-E-N-A. Someone's name is Kizzy, K-I-Z-Z-Y, K-I-Z-Z-E. Someone's name is Dewan. Someone could be from Nevada. Maybe you've experienced Nirvana or you like Nirvana. Someone's name is Ezekiel. Lionel, L-I-O-N-E-L, Lionel. Someone's name is Hyacinth. H-Y-A-C-I-N-T-H, something like that, Hyacinth. Someone's name is Ricky. Rotel, R-O-T-E-L. Someone's name is Hortense or Hortensa. Hey, Carmel, hey. We have Taurus, or sorry, scratch that. Sagittarius. Could be a Taurus, but I meant Sagittarius. We have Virgo. Leo. Gemini. Are these good names or bad names? So it depends on what your story is. Those are just names that I channel to give you confirmation that this may be your story. So it depends on what your personal story would be. And that's for Jessica. Cancer. Virgo. You're welcome. Libra. Aries, whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. We have Cancer. And I'll do one more. We have Scorpio. Okay? So if it resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to keep this up live on Instagram, so replay onto Facebook. And yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for the donations and the gifts. It is truly appreciated. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Instagram. Mwah. Bye, YouTube.